morning. How you doing? Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon.
I got your message.
Between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University. Low three-quarter arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball, a true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
Stepping into the box, Yohan Moncada. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Strike two called on the inner half.
Hey, man, Dan, we're playing baseball today.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
I don't know how that happened
this year if he continues to stay with
I see how it is.
And that misses inside 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
I don't know, Matthew.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard save.
I was awake and I was asking
lips right there, Dan.
Betsy something.
Right where it came from.
And all I knew, I was out. Okay. You have anything good, Betsy, to eat?
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Fouled off. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Down the third baseline. And that's the second out.
Oh, pizza. I like pizza.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. A wave and a miss. A kick behind a good fastball.
But this pitcher's feeling the
Hey, I won because
2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice.
I was talking to you,
Through that fastball,
saying, Bex, I said, what are you drawing or something? And then I just knocked out.
And another foul ball.
Fried chicken.
Sanchez at second with 2
I just ate some chicken wings.
Rounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle.
Got him looking, and that'll do it.
Yeah, I was asking you something last night. And then
left
bang.
for the White Sox. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University.
I bet that fried chicken is good.
Times 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
Hard hit to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Okay. I seen your I seen your Star Wars reaction today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belted high in the air out to left. Garcia going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
All right.
It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Did you know who was laughing in that Star Wars trailer? That evil laugh. Do you know who was doing that evil laugh?
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through
no,
for a base hit.
I didn't answer the robocall.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Ripped down the first base line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening.
I don't want to answer the phone. It ain't that I can't. I don't want to answer.
They're pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate.
Oh, man.
And they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors.
Oh, that's coming out tomorrow.
We'll move to the 2nd inning here in Oakland. It's the A's 2.
Hey, Omni, I got a question for you.
Now at the plate, Matt Davidson. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Let me see here.
digging in, the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
When you seen the Star Wars trailer today, did you know who was laughing at the end of the trailer? Who done that menacing laugh?
First pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in OT count if you could do anything about it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and
missed.
Clasped by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 2-0. So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's gone 2 for 6.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to.
Yeah, that was the Emperor, Palpatine.
Into the later innings.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
In now, number 22.
Number 22.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia is after it. 1 away.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on infielder Yoan Moncada. This guy, when I watch this guy play, I can't help but think back to highlights of Robbie Alomar. The way he's able to play with that baseball.
He was saying use the dog side of the force.
Switch hitter with pop from the both sides. 5 tool talents do not come around too often like this guy.
At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Nick Martini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Garcia. And that ends the inning. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the third.
Come on, Omni, you got to use the dog side of the force.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike 2. Down the first baseline. Olson is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Adam Engel.
Now to the plate, Adam Engel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Martini going back, a leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada, and the White Sox are back in it. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or 2, he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
The batter, third baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Yomer Sanchez. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Lowry has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home. So striding forward now, Matt Chapman, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Up next for Oakland, second baseman.
At the plate, Jed Lowry. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit hard towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
I mean, there's no
answer the phone.
The bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early and throwing.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side.
Okay, we'll see you in a bit on it.
We really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Matt Olson, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Sears down the first baseline. And he whips on it. This ball's right under his glove. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. Throw won't get him.
Boy, Hero, so close to getting the strikeout there.
I got no mind to give.
Pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Narvaez is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in, Marcus Semien.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
He's set. Here it comes. Lined into left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
I don't know them.
Into the box now, number 22. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Engel racing back, and it's gone.
All right.
So a 3-run shot to left center, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Dero, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Hector Santiago is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Nick Martini, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2
Hey,
in the
get my
ballgame
credit
so
card
far.
number.
Pop high in the air. Anderson is there. And that retires the side. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the A's 8 and the White Sox 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches to strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. He's 0 for 1.
Hope you're doing well, Nero.
Now a big swing by Davidson, and he connects. A ball carrying well. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
In now, Leury Garcia. He grounds it sharply to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the A's 8 and the White Sox 3. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Ed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Maybe get 3. And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Here's Chris Davis now. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
No, it's hot today. It's like 80 degrees.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Let's go A's.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Bouncer up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Piscotty. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Striding in, Marcus Semien. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
0-2, here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike three.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Adam Engel. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. In there, the base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Yohan Moncada comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yohan Moncada goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. In the air out to straightaway left. Martini is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. White Sox lead one. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Digging in once again, number 22. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy.
Yeah, I've seen how you changed the profile picture.
First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. As they add still another. It's a solo shot for Jonathan Lucroy as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
It's a nice truck.
Into the box now, Nick Martini. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I just knocked out all of a sudden. I didn't plan on falling asleep.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Dance party.
This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Back-to-back-to-back.
A solo shot here to left as the blowout continues.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Everybody's online now, huh?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Anderson picks it up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here's a shot to left field and deep.
Gone.
Gone, another one. So you don't know which one to watch. Which one has your husband AJ Styles on it? Oh, okay, thank you.
In now, Matt Olson. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson comes up with it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So something you don't see very often. 4 runs on 4 hits, with all of them coming as solo home runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead it 14-3.
Papa Lucha.
Settling in now, Jose Abreu. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Chicago, Right fielder.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fly ball to straightaway left. Martini is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Davidson.
Digging in now, Matt Davidson. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
A little bit of a unique home run on that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox, and as you can see, they are way behind.
Way behind.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Stephen Piscotty.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's one hit softly down the line in left. Foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Scorched to third. Sanchez is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, number 22. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream, and I'm gonna take a break and go outside and enjoy the sunshine, pretty weather for a little bit. And when I come back, we're gonna play some WWE. So be ready for that. And I'll be back in a little bit. All right. We're going to be doing WWE.